Exactly 3 years ago, 54 people died following violent protests in Kampala and some other towns in the country. The protests erupted on 18th November 2020 after the National Unity Platform presidential candidate Robert Kyagulanyi was arrested in Luka district in eastern Uganda. The NUP leader had been arrested for violating the COVID-19 guidelines as he campaigned there. Shortly after the protests, President Museveni announced that government would compensate 32 of the 54 victims. But NUP says government is yet to compensate any of the victims.
3 years since the unfortunate events of November 18th and 19th, and to see that there has been no justice, there has been no accountability, it is really, really criminal.
The people who killed these Ugandans should be brought to book. That's number one. Before you even say that we are going to give them some money, whatever the case might be, that is secondary. Okay, so even if you give this family $1 billion shillings, that's not justice enough.
The leaders of National Unity Platform Party, their supporters and families of the victims of the November 18th and 19th 2020 protests today gathered here at the party headquarters in Makerere Kavule to remember and pray for those who lost their lives.
NUP leaders believe that most of their supporters arrested during the previous general elections are still in detention in several prisons across the country. However, some supporters have on several occasions been allegedly abducted by security operatives, and their whereabouts are unknown.
I even know that even now there are people whose people are missing, but they were so intimidated against coming near us.
We are insistent on saying these people should be freed. If you think there is an issue, free them on bail. When you get the evidence, do call them.
The leader of the National Unity Platform Party, Robert Kyagulanyi, says the party will always remember the 54 lives lost during the November 18th and 19th 2020 protests, even as they continue to demand for justice for their families. Daniel Kibet, NTV, Weekend Edition.